live. Y'all, this is so new to me. Oh my goodness. I thought I was live and I was not. Sorry. I'm going to figure this out. This is only my second time doing this. So let's see. It says waiting for Allie Brown, but I'm here. Can y'all hear me? Let me make sure. It says up and coming again. Upcoming. Sorry. I'm going to figure this out. Hey, there I am. There I am. I should be okay now. I should be live now. Can y'all hear my microphone and everything? Oh, thank God. Thank you, Julianne, for saying something. I had a little bit of trouble. Bless the Lord. Hey, Melissa. Oh my gosh. I will get better and better at this. Yes. Hello. Yay. You can hear me. Very cool. I'm very excited to be here. I was super duper sad that the last couple weeks, because of my mouth, I was not able to join. But hello, Janice. Hey, everybody. So glad to see y'all. Okay. So let me know how your day has been going as I wait for a couple more people to enter. And then we'll get into some exciting news and information, and then we get to do some fun like journaling and documenting together. It'll be so fun. And I have to remember that every time I say something, it's getting to y'all like 10 seconds later. So it probably won't come through until a little bit. Thank you for asking, Julianne. I'm healing really well now. It was hard. The first week and a half, 2 weeks was very difficult. Bone graft is always very difficult to heal from. So nice and quiet, cool day. Man, I wish it was cool here. Y'all, the last live that I did, I think, or maybe it was the last video, Mono was on my desk over here, and then I transferred him to the Finch cage, and I just released him today. So my heart is very tender for releasing my bird that I've raised up. Look, I'm getting all weepy about it. Hey, Patricia. Yeah, I'm trying to celebrate with people who are getting like cooler temperatures and stuff. Yep. Oh, I'm so glad you're having a restful Sunday, Melissa. So good. Tired from work on my daughter's house. Oh man. Yeah, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Okay. So I want to talk to y'all about a couple things. Your 3-year-old will be devastated. Oh, yeah. I totally released him. Yeah, I think it's best. And honestly, the chippy chip, cheep, his little cheep sound was really loud and a very high frequency. Like it was like vibrating in my head in a weird way. And I wasn't doing well with this. So it was good. It was good. And now everything is like about perspective. So Peter, you know how I used to like kind of whinge about Peter's little his little chirpy chirps. He's like so quiet compared to Mono. So anyway, I'm glad I could save his life. I'm glad he's outside. It is hot outside. He did go like 20 degrees difference. But I just have to remember that the Lord's eye is on a sparrow, you know? So, okay, let me tell y'all, there's 2 things. The first thing is this. So I have been wanting to do like a journal with me, a very low ticket in marketing world just means super low cost, like a low cost membership for a journal with me type, thing for a very long time. And I was going to do it through my platform that I'm doing my program, but I had someone encourage me to just go through YouTube. And honestly, I feel like that's the best way to do it because a lot of y'all already watch me on YouTube. I was very upset at the cut that they take, but they're doing all the work as far as payment processing and all that stuff. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do a, membership where I can just be live a couple times a month, super low cost, really laid back. I will be working in several different kinds of books. So I was going to show y'all what I will be working in, and any extra lives a month. So you'll get 2 lives, members only lives a month for like journaling with me kind of stuff. And then anything over that's like free for everybody, whatever. And you get like early access to videos. And there's some sort of thing about badges. I'm not sure what that means, what badges mean. I guess it's just like something by your name or something. I don't know. But so that's what I'm doing. And I went through YouTube. Now that is separate from the Joy Revival program that I'm doing. The Joy Revival program is like way different. So think of this little YouTube journal with me as just kind of real generic. We'll get deep, I'm sure, because I can't not get deep. We're talking like this next month in September, we're going to be journaling about boundaries. And so I'll have a little, we'll have a prompt about boundaries when we're actually journaling. And when we sit down to journal together, maybe I can share some insights that I have or whatever, or we can chat back and forth in the chat about it. So it'll be really valuable. I think there will be valuable discussion and insight, and it's like less than a cup of coffee a month. So I don't know. I think it's a really good deal. The program that I'm starting in October, the Joy Revival, that is more of a coaching program. So that's going to be real meaty and it's not going to be meaty like too much information, too much stuff, but it's going to include like a teaching and it's Christian Bible based. Obviously I talk about the Lord, but the journal with me is not going to be as, Like it's not going to be as teaching and Bible based stuff. The Joy Revival program is like a transformational program, not because of me, but just because of who I try to encourage you to look to, Jesus, and then encouragement for different thoughts to practice and stuff like that. Hopefully that makes sense. So we've got 2 things happening here in a minute. My journal with my membership is open now. I would advise if you want to be a member, sign up in September though, because the members only stuff starts in September. I have the dates for the lives in September. There will be 1 live in the morning on a Thursday, not morning, like noon on a Thursday. And then there will be 1 live on a Sunday evening. So if you can't make Sunday evenings, then you can totally come at noon on a Thursday. And it'll usually be, what did I put on my post, y'all? I can't remember what I put. I think it was, let me show you. Sorry, I have to look this up because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I can't remember what I decided because September is going to be a little bit different because my husband and I are going to be out of town for his cycling competition thingy. So it's going to be in September. If you want to know the dates for the lives in September, it will be September 4th. It's a Thursday, September 4th, 12 p.m. Central. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited you're excited, Brooke. I love that. And then Sunday, September 28th at 5 p.m. Central. So that's the September dates. But moving ahead, what will be a normal schedule is the first Thursday of the month at noon Central and the third Sunday of the month at 4 p.m. Central. And I switched it to 4 p.m. because I thought if there's people... if it works out better for everybody, I can take a poll for the members if 5 p.m. Central works better. But 4 or 5. I'm thinking 4, just so we're not too late for our East Coast people. Yes, replays. Yeah, everything will be saved as a replay for members. So it'll start building, a library of what we've done or whatever. And it's super laid back. It's not as structured as the Joy Revival. So we're just having fun together. And maybe like one day we'll work in the clear binder, like scrapbooky. So that's what I kind of wanted to do today, was work in the scrapbooky binder, show you all the binder that I bought. But let me show you real quick kind of the different things I'm thinking about. My desk is kind of a mess, so forgive me. Let's see. Did we switch over already? I got to look at my thingy to make sure. Yes. Okay, so here we are. Whoop. So this is this is my common planner. Y'all have seen this a lot. And I've got little tabs here to show you where I've worked in. A lot of you have already seen these in different videos and stuff, but like this is like vignettes. We'll do a lot of vignettes. So here's one. Here's one. This is the one that was on my the thumbnail for the class No Sweat Vignettes. And then there's this one. That one's in a lot of the photos for the No Sweat Vignettes. This one's like a Bible verse or a Bible passage that I was just copying down, because you can do that too. Here's one. My sweet Jim. That's Jamie. That's my daughter-in-law. There's another one. So see, there's just all these. Is there one here? No. All these vignettes that you can do. And actually, I have some pictures that I could show. Oh, I love this one. I like taking my art and putting it in my planner, because I don't know, it's just another place to see it a lot. Okay, I have to cover baby face because she's not going to be online at this time. But this is a page that I did for my Mariana, and that's my grandbaby. And then here's another one. So some of these are just me journaling just cuz, and some of them have, you know, a little bit more substance in the intention of what I'm journaling about. And so, like, for instance, in September, I want us to be intentional about having at least one entry about boundaries and where you feel like boundaries have been, like, I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's like, you know, muddled. Like there's not a line anymore, if that makes sense. So here's this had like a quote of a book that I'm reading. This was just a fun journal page with my sister. And here's another one I had to cover, baby face. So these are just like my vignettes in my planner. This was more of an intentional journal session. And this one right here was more of an intentional journal session about kind of starting again and not getting discouraged, you know. So we will do a lot of things like in my common planner. That's the spot we'll do stuff. Or the other thing that we can do is work in this binder. So y'all might have seen this binder. I am loving these little binders. They're clear, they're cheap. The little page protectors are cheap. So okay. This is really kind of funny, actually. This binder, I have one for each of the memberships. So for YouTube, this one's going to be like our little scrapbooky one. And then for the Joy Revival, it's going to be called the Ebenezer binder. Yes, I love words. That's where it's at, is the words. Like, you need to get the words out. So in the Joy Revival, we're going to have our Ebenezer binder, which Ebenezer is just like a memorial that was placed to like remind, you know, them of what God did. So the Ebenezer binder is going to be every month. We're going to work in that for the Joy Revival to kind of solidify what the Lord did for us in that month at the end of the month, except for the third month of the quarter, and that's a breathe week. And anyway, there's a whole schedule, and I can share that. That's a whole nother thing. But for now, for YouTube, there's this cool binder, and they got these pages. I'll show y'all. So I ordered, they've got a page with like two, they've got the like little baby ones, and then they've got the big ones, which is really fun. And they're like real cheap. And I started out scrapbooking is how I started out. So it's a really, really fun thing for me to continue, like, especially for instance, I have a picture of Fat Baby Howard right here. And like, I could do something fun with this photo just to get it off just to get it off, floating off my desk, you know, like it's just, I have these pictures. I had a magnet with those Ollie clips that's got a ton of pictures on it hanging on the side of this IKEA cart. I was cleaning up this area and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many pictures right there. So I could, instead of them just sitting there on the side of my IKEA cart, I can just do something with them. Did I get to them when I printed them out and put them in my journal or my planner at the time? No. That time has passed. But I can still do something with them in another way that will be inspiring. So I kind of wanted to start working in this. And another reason why I like, is this going to work? Will this work? Look, it's my face and the foot. I got to fix that to make it better. But the reason I like this thing is because you can actually stick little things in here, you know, things that you've held on to that you don't really want to throw away, because I'm a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to little papers and stuff like that. So that's the other reason why I got this. I used to do it in this thing. I'll show you. Where is it? Oh, here. A long time ago, y'all might have remembered this scrapbook. I called it my scrapbook, and I put like just little things that I didn't want to throw away. Like this. Oh my gosh, y'all. This was like one of those match tests from like high school. Like during Valentine's Day, they would see who you would be paired with or whatever. I never got rid of that. This is from 10th grade. Congratulations. Listed inside are students that have been selected especially for you. Okay, first off, can we just discuss how that's probably really not healthy for a 16-year-old to do like matching in high school? What were we thinking anyway? Little things that I just kind of scrapped in here. My date with Ashton. Ashton's library card is in here. Kind of fell out. So that's what this was. Isn't that fun? What is this? To Mom from Parker. Aw, he drew me. He said this was me, I think. Can it focus? I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Bless the Lord. Oh, okay. These are like little flowers. Okay, let me see what Brooke said. Brooke said, where can we order the inserts? Okay, are you talking about these thingies? I think you're talking about these thingies. And if so, they are on Amazon, and usually they're kind of like linked around these binders. And I will link those. I'll link them when this goes live. I usually try to update the description and stuff based on what we talked about. And I will put some links in there for y'all. Thank you. I did sneeze. I did. Okay. So yeah, these are just little things. Like this is from Mindy. Because you like pop-ups, you can never have too much glitter. Or can you? Love, Abby. I don't know who that is. So anyway, just little things that, oh, shoot. My grandbaby was on. Y'all didn't see it. This is like an abstract piece. And I kind of went from more scrappy things to more abstract. And I was doing abstracts in here. Like, oh my gosh, I really like these. I forgot that I did these. Wow, I like them. That's so fun. Ooh, figurative work. Okay. For all my pearl clutchers out there, if you don't like the figure, the body, I'm really sorry. There are some boobies in my book, and it's not because I'm like erotic. It's because I like the body that God gave us. I think we're beautiful. Love that one. That's a sticker that was in my shop. Okay, let me make sure yeah. So I've just kind of working in this book. This is the most recent thing. I have a lot more pages actually. But yeah, so this was my scrap book, but I'm kind of moving to this for like a scrapbook. And the reason is because I'm finding, because in that book, the scrapbook, the glue dots that I use to adhere, they dry out. and things just start falling out of the book. Whereas these over here, there's just a pocket. It's like a pocket, and I can open this up and say, like, this would be hard to put in a scrapbook, but I can read this and just put it back in, you know, like that. So in these little things, like this was a coupon my son made for me. 1 hour and 30 minutes, anytime. It was a punch card for feet massage. I never took advantage of that coupon, and I'm really sad about it. Boobies in the books. Yes, there's some boobies. Okay. Cute clear binder with inserts and papers on Temu. Perfect. Share links, y'all. Share links with each other, because I learn about stuff just as much as y'all learn about stuff. I learn about stuff from y'all. So I feel like I would like to work in today for the next 30-40 minutes in this little binder. I think that would be super fun to kind of give you an idea of like what we're going to do, the laid back stuff. Do y'all have things to work on too, so we can do this together and have fun conversation? Are you just like hanging out? I hope you have some fun stuff to do too. And, you know, I thought about, I can sometimes be an overthinker, but I feel like what's good about a paid thing is, okay, for instance, I pay for coaching all the time, by the way. It's like so good. It's so good for you. But once you invest in something, you are more likely to engage, and you're more likely to honor the time that you invest. So you're not only investing your money, it's $6.99 a month for the membership for 2 hours, maybe a little more, of journal with me time, some inspiration, some encouragement, all that stuff. But your time too. So I invested quite a bit in getting my room, you know, cleaned up. I have a gal coming, when is it? A week from Tuesday, I think, to help me declutter, organize, get new systems in place. And because it's painful how much I spent, but I know because I made that investment and there was kind of a point of pain for me, that I'm going to take real good care to keep my stuff for a while. We'll see how long. But I think it's important, like, you know, to have a little investment in yourself. So punching printable from Bible study and church sermons. Yes, you can do whatever you want to. And let me show you, I'll post this too. This is the punchy thing I use. I use this hole puncher to punch stuff. So like, for instance, these things, these were our little, my husband and I, so my husband works at USAA now, and we did this 5K, and it was I believe it was for veterans, I think. And so there was people that you walked or ran for, and these were our people. So I wanted to save them, one, because it was kind of a special time for David and I we were in a big transition in our lives, and for us to do something so different than we had ever done in the past with like ministry and stuff was kind of fun for us. And two, just the people like Lieutenant Brendan Looney, his family probably doesn't know that I'm going to have his name in my little binder. Was that Captain? Did he mean to? Corporal Hunter Lopez. So yeah, that is what I want to work on today. You have stuff to work on, Janice. Yay. Good. Let's see, what is this? I think this is when I flew to help my parents. I did. See, this would be a fun one for my parents, like so we'll work on that too if we have time. But okay, I want to work on this. Let's do this. And this is just like, I think I reprinted one of my art pieces on here or something. I can't remember. We could probably put Howard back here. I bet we could. So this is I was kind of playing around with some different things. When was this? Yesterday. I think I was painting. I was painting yesterday, and I don't really like this, but I do want to use it. So I'm going to measure, and that's the thing I think we should do. Like maybe I can do a post. So I can do members only posts in the YouTube membership. So for instance, if you can find this binder, if we all work kind of in the same binder, then you'll know the measurements. So like this is about, I don't know, 5 1/8, I guess. Make it easy, 5 1/8 by 7 1/2. So let me see here. I had, oh, there it is. We're gonna get in a state of flow. Okay, KM, I'm assigning my kids schoolwork for the next month, but enjoy. Oh, sweet. Sweet, you homeschool mama? I'm assuming you're homeschool mama. All right. So like I could use these pieces of paper even though I didn't really like them for art stuff. I can use them for my scrapbook, my new scrapbook. Oh, baby Howard, how I miss him. See, like I could even just do this. Literally just put the picture on this and then do like a big F here. Let's do that. Now I do use this glue. If y'all don't know about this glue, this art glitter glue, I have a big thing of it somewhere. I think it's in my closet, but I'm just gonna go for this. And sometimes it gets dried out and I have to fix it. I have this little piercy thing. My little kitty cat that I found is like yelling her face off in the in the bathroom. It's crazy. And I have to be so careful because my computer is right here, and y'all know I can get messy. I can get so messy. So maybe next time, maybe next week, I can work in my what do you call it? Common planner with some vignettes. If you don't know what vignettes are, it's the course I'd made recently. It's my latest course. So much fun. It's how you can get that aesthetic without, it's like, no, it's not poofy. Like everything's kind of flat, especially for the common planner. That's good. Okay, let me look at this comments here while I put this down. I want to do this way, I think. And I have to remember that there's going to be holes right here, so I might go over a bit like that. Okay, let's see. Homeschool 8 kids, one graduated. Oh my, that's a lot. Yes, you're doing amazing. So worth it. I only had 2 that I homeschooled. Are we able? Yes. So yes, okay. Are you talking about No Sweat? Are you talking about, so I'm working on landing pages and order forms for, like, Plan Your Piece. I have a really simple order page for, but like Create Your Recipe, all those other ones, I still need I moved all of those classes off of Squarespace, and they're now on my new software, so I have to like make all that stuff still. Oh, you know what? I don't have to poke holes because it was in here. Oh, that's funny. It still will be okay. It'll be all right. But No Sweat Vignettes is available now. Joy Revival is going to be opening up October 1st. It's kind of a quickie quick for Joy Revival because And that's a membership. That's not really a class, but it's going to have so much stuff. Like, okay, let me say this too. With the Joy Revival, you get Joyful Journey immediately with that. So you can start taking the Joyful Journey class, which is a very in-depth book study about the Emmanuel journaling tool. And yeah, Squarespace, I'm not on Squarespace anymore. I am not on Squarespace. I am on another platform, another software through my website. So my website is no longer hosted through Squarespace. Yeah, Joy Revival is going to be epic. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to grab something because this is going to be super fun. Look. You know what? Let's see. I had an idea. No, I'm going to stick with what I said. Okay. Had to grab something. Get messy. Okay, these stamps, I have no clue if they sell them anymore. They're like foam stamps. And what I do is I put acrylic paint on them. Here it is. I think I'm going to do FBH is what I'm going to do for Fat Baby Howard. Oh, I miss him so much. Here's the H. I kind of like the caps, you know? Let's try it. Okay, and we need to pick out a color for an acrylic paint. You know what? I really like, I was playing with this right here. It's literally like a chalk paint. I can't remember where I got it. Maybe Walmart or something. Okay, y'all, I've got to get a paper towel. Oh, forgive me. I should go. Really? They have these? I got these. This was a scrapbooky thing. I'm going to go grab a paper towel. Give me just a minute. I'm going to run. Oh, because your thingy's taken. Come here, Wesley. I cleared it off. Wesley, come here. You can come in. Come on. All right. Wesley, come here. Everyone can see you. Oh. Can everyone see you? Can you see Wesley? Wesley was like shot in here, and there was stuff on his chair. Whew. Come on, Wesley. All right, I needed paper towels because I don't want to make a crazy huge mess near my computer. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this. Fat Baby Howard. Oh, you know what I want to do too? First is put a line around it. This is a Jelly Roll 10 gel pen. I use it all the time. It's the only one that doesn't really skip bad for me. This is actual photo paper, so it behaves a little bit differently than you. So normally when I print out and I have this again in the No Sweat Vignettes, I have it in my print it like it's hot section. I usually print out my photos on sticker paper now. I don't ever use photo paper anymore. So that's different. All right, let's do this. Let's just see what happens. And I kind of just use my finger. So this cat that I found in my backyard, she likes to scratch. And so that's a problem for me. Do not like kitty cats scratching my couch. And like, I have a piece of furniture that I spent a lot of money reupholstering, like, y'all, close to $2,000. I saved forever. And for my birthday, it's my Jesus chair. And for my birthday, I asked all my friends, I was like, all I want is money to go towards reupholstering this Jesus chair. And I got pretty much almost everything. Hey, Sue. Welcome from Canada. That's where my sister's at. So anyway, got my Jesus chair reupholstered. And I'm like, almost went at it. And I was like, no, don't do it. So my whole point of saying that is that I bought these little kitty cat nail caps, like these like pink glittered nail caps. Cause if I have to foster her until I find her a home, which, plot twist, Dave wants to keep her. And I'm like, no, we're not keeping this cat. He's like, I'll miss her. And I'm like, too bad. I don't know if she can just like chill out, maybe, but I feel like at that point I would officially be cat crazy. And I don't know if I'm ready to be cat crazy yet at 42, almost 43 years old. I think I need at least. Yes. That is literally what I got. I have them in my possession, those little cat caps. And we're going to do it tonight to her. so she doesn't mess up my upholstery job. I cannot. Okay. So my point, I think this is really cool. I think if we just meet together a couple times a month and just have a fun little chatty chat, get some ideas rolling. You can see what I'm working on my desk. And hopefully that'll inspire you to document and do some fun stuff for your stuff. Look at that, how cute that is. Oh my gosh. And it's very scrapbooky, you know? And it's interesting because I'm going to go face here for a second. What does that guy say? Come on in. I'm getting this lady, right, to like help me work on my studio to help me declutter and stuff. And I have a lot of scrapbook paper. But if I'm really honest with myself, I don't see myself using it really, because look, I just made my own scrapbook paper with art, and it looks really cool, and it's, you know, unique. There's nothing like that around. Yeah, I'm totally gonna do her nails. We're gonna get our nails did. So anyway, I think that's super cute so far. With my fat baby Howard. Isn't that sweet? He's so cute. And see, because now it's not in like a book, I can add some little embellishments if I want to. You know? So I have some stuff like, I could add, I want to take the black from Howard and I want to put a little bit of black up here. So this is a little washi tape I got from, I believe it was Wintertime Crafts. And I'm just going to put a little piece. I kind of want to do it layered though. Let's do, this is one of my favorites also from Wintertime. Ooh, she is not happy in there in that bathroom. But I have to stick her in there because I can't watch her. I usually watch. Isn't that a fun color, Sue? Okay, this is like Divine Color by Valspar. It's like something for your house. And it's called Divine Pond. Somebody Google that for us and tell me where I got it. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know where I got it. I'll buy things and then I forget where I got them. So sorry, I cannot tell you offhand. I bet you it was literally at Walmart or something. Something like where my husband and I went to the art section and I just had a wild hair. Let's work smarter, not harder. I have gel nails now, so I don't have much of a, like they're thicker now, which I'm grateful for, but Lord, that's the only thing about lives is I can't edit out this part because usually I would just like edit it out. What is happening? I need to stick this in the microwave. Okay, so I'm not going to mess with this, I don't think. Did y'all know you can stick your washi in the microwave for 7 seconds if it's acting like this? Stick it in the microwave for 7 seconds. It'll help it. So I'm not going to fuss with this anymore. I'm going to stick it in the microwave later. It is chalk paint. It's totally chalk paint. Yep. Yep. I'm getting some different washi because I still want that black and white. Maybe this one will be better. Yay! Boom. Boom. There. And I was going to do typewriter on here, like how I miss him, but I think I'm going to do this to create a little bit of interest. I'm going to script because it's going in this little pocket right here. How I miss him. Yeah. Yeah, no. Don't throw them away. Nuke them for 7 seconds. Faux show. Yes. I'll stick this in the microwave for 7 seconds. It'll be right as rain. And I cannot take credit for that trick. Shauna told me that trick. And it happens to all washi. It happens to my washi. That it's just the way it is with the sticky. Yeah. Can y'all hear her screaming her little head off? She's so loud. Okay. It's not quite dry yet though, y'all. I think I need to dry it, but I'm going to try. Oh, what do? Let's try it. Let's just try it. Deborah, I am live. Hello. Deborah's close by to me. She lives very kind of like near me a little bit. Deborah's awesome. I'm glad you can't hear her because it's so sad. Oh my goodness. So sad. Deborah literally, okay, y'all, I'm going to put a little plug in for Deborah. She's the one who sold me these cute, beautiful ledgers, a folio of ledgers. So, yeah, reach out to Deborah if you want some ledgers. Whoa. I'm going to have to slow down here. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. It's hard writing because I put some texture. I put texture on the paper because I was playing around. Like, I'm trying to get back in my art again, and I'm experimenting with a bunch of different things with the abstract stuff. So I was taking a technique that I learned from a friend, Stephanie, her grounded class. So I was putting texture on paper. I've done it on canvas and it works really good, but I was putting it on paper. So this is like raised right here. And I forgot that I did that. So my pen is not writing as easily over it. Words are hard, y'all. Okay. Yes, I love your ledgers. Allie, you might try the stuff you can spray directly on their scratching post to encourage scratching. So I just literally, um, I just take her, I say no ma'am, and I just take her from whatever she's scratching at, and I take her to the scratching post, and she goes to town on the scratching post. But I think those caps are really going to help out. All right. There. A little page to honor my sweet fat baby Howard. And I'm going to put it right here on the other side of this. I might actually move her like this and put fat baby Howard. I still have his ashes. I still have his ashes. And then I want to play around a little bit with, so I'm going to let this dry still, with cutting this and then poking holes in it to be able to just like, maybe what I should start with is doing this, like maybe like gluing it together first maybe. And just have it like that. Oh, here it is. It was right in front of me. This is my printer, my pictures that I print out. It's like very thin sticker paper. So I'll be journaling a lot this week. I'm excited about it. I needed some pictures to journal. So I haven't done this kind of stuff in a really long time. When I work in my my common planner, everything stays very flat because I did try, y'all. I tried out the watercolor in my common planner. Did y'all? I think it was the last live that I did with y'all. I think. Where's my? Right here. Look, I did this. So one of these pages is not like the other. You see how crinkly it is because of the watercolor. I tried. Remember, I used to do this all the time in my journals. But in my planner, I used to do it with my planners too, but I quickly stopped and I was kind of like, well, let me try it. Let me try it again. So I tried it. But what I discovered, I do not like writing, like planning and stuff on crinkly pages. I love the way it looks. I love the way it sounds. I just love the crinkle. It sounds so good. But I don't like planning on top of it. I just don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Those selfie printers, TBH, they're very expensive, and I just use my regular that printer. That's what I use. It's just, you can use any desktop printer. It's so easy. Janice, tell them how easy it is. Actually, no, you use a selfie, don't you? But there's other people who have taken my class, and it's very, very easy to just print your own pictures at home. So convenient, so cheap. It's so cheap. And they're pretty good quality. Look how good this is. Like, this was me with Dieter's in my happy place. I mean, my Bible that got rebound. This was me right after my surgery. David took a picture. So, I mean, it does really well. Yeah. You fell in love with watercolor on Tomoe. Yes, I have Tomoe. That's what it is in my common planner. But I don't mind. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't like it much anymore. It's not weird. I used to be so into that. People change, and I guess we need to be okay. I need to be okay that I don't like it anymore. I think I am. I think I'm okay with that. Let's see. So this is okay, let me show y'all something. So I did this page to go inside this little, sleeve thing. But because I'm just going to poke holes in this thing, I kind of can use the entire, so I can do it more like, so this looks like 6 inches by 7¼ inches. So 6 inches. So this right now is 6 inches already by 7¼ So I'm going to need to chop off some, but I don't want to cut off his name. I think it'll be okay because I went this way. 7¼ was it 7¼ Let me make sure. Brenda, what type of printer do you use? That's 7¾ Good thing I double checked. 7¾ I have a, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cut off these things. Sorry, Epson Eco Tank, and it's the 8550. You do not need to get one that big. I have one that big because it's for my business, and I was printing out giclées. I really can't call them giclées because they're not archival. I was doing prints, just prints for my printer for like my planner prints, you know, that I did for 2025 and all that stuff. That's what I did. And so you don't really need one that large. There's smaller Eco Tanks that are just as good. My Eco Tank has 6 inks, I think. It's got the magenta, cyan, yellow. It's got like printer black, another black, and gray, I think is the difference. So, but a lot of them just have like 3 or 4: black, magenta, cyan, and yellow. But you can use any, yeah, it should be fine. Like the printers they have nowadays are crazy awesome. So let me grab this, and it's gonna be on the A5, which it is. And this is on A5 and A5, so that it should work. And I like to do it in the center. See, it's saying to do that, but I feel like it needs to be in the center. See? That's so cool. Oh, you're looking at my face the whole time. That's the only thing about the switcher. Sorry about that. You're just looking at my face the whole time for that. But this is in there now, which is good. And then is this dry all the way? Okay, this can go here. Right there. There's that. And there's this pockets that I have right here. So this was the lieutenant, the guy that I walked for him. That was him. So I put his card there. I think this was like, I don't know what this was for. Not sure, but just some different things. And then I had another ticket stub that I could put in the Formula One. Where did it go? There was a Formula One ticket stub right here. How did I do it before? Let's see. All right. Let's see, a little over 2.5. All right, let's see what Brooke said. I spent hours crumpling the pages of an entire journal. It was magical. Then found out I didn't like writing on the wrinkles. Oh no. I'm sorry I'm laughing. I should not be laughing at that. That's awful. Yeah, like watercolor paper will watercoloring on Tomoe River paper will naturally crinkle the pages. But I don't know, I do not like writing on that anymore. The cool thing about these little sleeves that I purchased is that it's both sides. It's like, you know how sometimes you have to do it in backwards? This has something here and something here. I remember this day so vividly because when they showed me his picture, I started crying in line. And then the lady who was handing me the card was crying with me. It was like we had this moment of honor for this man who gave his life for our country. I have a very tender heart for things like that. So anyway, look what we have. This is my son and daughter-in-law's wedding stuff. This was my husband's like card for when he was training at USAA, which I thought was super fun. I want to do something real quick with this heart here. That would be fun. Oh, the other thing we might do when I do the membership is, this is a Chic Sparrow. This is the, I don't know if there's anything sensitive on this, but this is my husband and I. We take this notebook and we write back and forth to each other. So we already have one that's completely full. So this one was like for, I think our anniversary maybe, or just for like Love Day or something. But I'm not going to show you like the entries, but this goes back and forth between my husband and I. And so I just have told him, don't buy me birthday cards. Don't buy me Valentine's Day cards or anniversary cards. Just write them in our book. Write in our book. And so he does. He'll write in our book. Sometimes when something's like on his heart, then he'll write in here and we'll see it. So the fun thing is that we do is when I see it on my nightstand by the bed, I know that he has written to me. And then I'll put it on his side of the nightstand. And we get so excited when we see it on our side of the nightstand. So I've had it for a while and I need to write something to him. Like I was supposed to do for Father's Day and I didn't. But anyway, yes, Sue, empathy. I have a lot of empathy. I'm going to come check these chats in just a second. But anyway, we'll work in here too, where I won't have written anything yet, but I can put like a vignette in here too. Let's see what everybody said. Let's see. Why is this not working? Here we go. Ledgers. Okay, we said that already. Yeah, try printing on your printer. You have the same printer. Yes, reliable printers are amazing. And use your printers. This is another reason for it would be good for y'all to have something that you can have for an accountability. Let's be an accountability group where we're going to like journal together, because you got to keep using your printer, y'all. If you don't use your printer, if you're not printing pictures on your printer, it is going to dry up. The little print heads will dry up. And that's not good. It's not good for your printer. And then you have to do lots of deep cleans to get it juicy and running again. So that's another reason to journal with me. Okay. You have the EcoTank 3760. Yep. Are you printing enough? Are you printing every single week? Try printing more. The more you print on your printer, the better. And the reason I love the EcoTank is because you're not really worried about the ink. Yeah. USAA, yes, yes, yes. I'm so glad, Kelly. If you ever have a dispute or fraud, then you might talk to my husband. Oh, that's so cool. Where are you at, Jamie, where it's Father's Day there in 2 weeks? No, I do not use Walmart sticker paper. I use online labels is the paper that I use for my sticker paper. Online labels. Yep. So... He looked like he just had a rough day. Hi, puppy. He's so crazy. Okay, how much time do we have? It's 6:03. I got on a little late, so we can do one more little thing here. Let's do this. Let me change here. I want to do something fun with this. And let's see. What should I do? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I might just stuff it in, but I wanted to do something fun. But that's the cool thing about these little pockets. You can just stuff them in if you want to. Australia. Cool. Let's see. I'm looking for... Here's another ticket stub. I need to put it... So we watch a lot of movies, so this is like the perfect little thing for that. I'm trying to find something... Maybe... Sorry, y'all. Hey, puppy. Let me find this. You're okay. I'm trying to look in my stash here to see if I have something that I can use. Hi, pups. You know, I kind of want to use scrapbook paper for that, ironically. Okay, here's a little stash of things. What's in here? Look, more pictures we can do. What is in here? What could I use? It's kind of wider. See these little baby bits that I've held on to? I can use those for different things. And it doesn't have to like, you know, match completely, I don't think. Wesley, you're in here for now. Sorry. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do. I'm going to just cut this piece of paper, 5 1/4. I have had this piece of paper forever. I'm so glad I'm using it. It's cute. And so I'm going to do something kind of fun here where I put it in, but it's going to be like, I'm going to staple it with my little staple thingy that I have. What is it called? The little baby stapler. This thing, Tim Holtz. It's that little baby stapler. Make sure I do it not too high. Wesley, hold on to your butt, man. You're gonna wait. We have just a little bit of time left. That'll be simple. And then y'all, I just saw these swatch cards. I could have done something so cool with this in here because it's pink, like for kind of Valentine's Day. Oh well, next time. But what I'm gonna do is make a little tag for some pizzazz. That's what I'm gonna do. Isn't that fine, that flower paper? Just gonna do this and this. Let's see if I'm missing anything. Brenda, I'm so glad that you said that because I can just encourage you, print on your printer, and you will start noticing that your things will start printing out better because you're actually, you know, the ink jets, it's kind of like water, right? It's not dye based, it's inkjet. It's like a water based ink. So if you don't print on it, it dries up just like your paints dry up, right? Your acrylic paints will dry up. stuff will dry up if you don't use it, if it's water-based, because of evaporation. So keep printing and it'll be juicier and juicier. That's my tip. That is like a big tip I have, is please print on your printers. Tiny attacher. Yes, it is the tiny attacher. That's what it's called. My baby stapler. All right, hopefully this will work, because I did do it 5 1/4. Boop, 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 boop. There. Something little cute, little cutie to stick in there. Let's go ahead and do this too, since we can. And then I'll be done. Where did my thing go? Oh, here it is. That's one of the things that when I work with that lady, I'm going to have her help me like put stuff super close by so it's not as crazy for me. So I have everything right by my filming area and live stuff. So right after, I'm gonna make myself a cheat sheet for this next time. Little Miss wants to be snuggled. All right, we got a lot done today. More fun stuff, more movie tickets. I think it'd be so fun to just have a whole bunch of movie tickets. Do y'all watch? Okay, I don't know if you've watched Kevin McCarthy. He interviews celebrities and he's really passionate about film. I love film. I love, like, I'm a nerd. I'm like, who is the director of cinematography or photography? Who was the director? Who was the what is it called? The acting? No, what is it called? The person who hired all the actors, like I like the producers and learning about all that stuff. And was it actual film, or did they film on a red camera? I really love the art of film, and he does too. So I really enjoy his interviews. He asks really good questions, and he has like stubs and stubs and stubs of tickets from movies that he's seen. And he'll like go to Tom Cruise and be like, this is the ticket from 1990, whatever. And Tom Cruise is like, what? And then he's like taking his ticket back from Tom Cruise because he wants to make sure he gets it back. It's so funny. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Tiny attacher. Sue, everything with my eyeballs like it's cutesy names. Yes. Where did I get my silver ring, my right hand, first fingers? So this is my ring from Katie. This one right here. This is my moon ring. I think you're talking about this one, right? That is my moon ring from Katie, and she is in the UK, and she has done all of these rings. She's done every single one of them. She did this is a wedding band that we had. This was a very special anniversary. So she designed this one. Can y'all see it? She does amazing work. Like, this is a salt and pepper diamond, and she did that one for me. This is like the mold has been broken. There's another one like it on the earth. She did this one. It's hammered. And then these ones are different. They're more modern-y, but it's from Katie, from Katie Dion Jewelry. And I can try to link her too. I don't know if she sells this anymore though. I'm not sure. I know so many people ask me about it. All right. Fun. You pulled out stuff. Yes. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you had some good me time. Yay. Thank you so much. I love my jewelry from Katie. I do not wear this is the only jewelry I wear is Katie's jewelry, and I wear it every day. I wear the same stuff every day. These rings on my fingers, these hoops, sometimes a different pair of earrings, and this necklace that says courage, dear heart, which is the same thing on my wall. Yeah. Aw, I'm so glad you joined 5-Year Journal listening to, aw, I'm so glad. Love from Germany. Yes. Thank you. I had so much fun with y'all. This was a blast. I will be live again probably next week doing the same thing. And then starting in September, the Journal With Me Lives will be for the members, $6.99 a month if you want to join. If you want to join now and just be, support the channel, that's cool too. But yeah, we'll do members only Journal With Me Lives starting in September. Again, the dates in September, there's going to be Sunday evening, and then it's going to be Thursday at noon Central. So it's for September, it's September 4th, 12 p.m. Central on a Thursday, and then Sunday, September 28th, 5 p.m. Central. And then Uh-oh. I had to get him with my can of air because he was about to attack my birds on my bird cage. But normally it's going to be the first Thursday of the month at 12, and then the third Sunday. I think I meant to say 5 p.m. Central. I think I'm going to change that to 5 p.m. So, yes. Okay, how do you join? Great question. So, on my channel, you'll see like videos, and then I think there's like a place that says videos, shorts, live. And if you kind of scroll over, if you're on your phone, if you take on that top bar that says videos, post, lives, it'll say membership. I think that's how you join. Yep. That's how you join. Oh, thank you, Deborah. It's okay. Next time we can chat. But this was super fun. Next week, we might work in this binder again. Let's take a quick flip. Before we leave, I want to show y'all what we worked on. Look at all this fun stuff. I just love this page of Howard and my fat baby Howard. So I got fat baby Howard. We got that. And then this I already had. I put this in here. That was kind of hanging around. And then this one's full now. And I will link the binder and the little sleeves. They're very cheap, y'all. Very, very cheap. And I just love the clear. I love that it's clear. I think it would be fun. Wouldn't that be fun if we like did where it wasn't all matchy, but like layered, kind of like how Allie Edwards does? Yes, you can rewatch. The lives are always going to be replays. They'll be saved. So I'm pretty sure the ones I've posted so far are replays. You just have to, instead of going to the video section of my channel, you go to the live section, and all those lives will be there. I think I have 2 or 3 of them at this time. But when it's the members only, it'll be in the membership. You'll see all those ones live, those replays or whatever. That's a great question too. Yes. So I wanted to kind of accommodate both folks, people that worked during the week who couldn't make it on the weekdays, and then maybe people who would rather have a little bit, quieter, not a weekend day. So, yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. I have had so much fun with you. And I'm going to be back again next week, 5 o'clock. If you want to come join me again, bring your fun stuff, bring some papers that have just try it. You know what? Let's challenge ourselves. Let's look in our stashes and try to get 3 things that have just been laying around. A photo that's been laying around, a piece of paper that's been laying around, whatever. And let's bring them next week and let's do something with them. How about it? We'll do it in our binder, and then maybe I can do a vignette in the common planner too. I think that'd be super fun. Let's do it. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate y'all, and I will see you next week. Bye.